everyone, today I'll be making a video about crafting the new scout rifle, the Tarnished Mettle. Before I start this video, you don't have to exactly put the same mods or the perks for the ARC scout rifle. This is just my opinion for PvE mainly. Now, depending on your playstyle, you don't have to entirely copy all the perks that I put in this video. I will recommend for new players and of course the veterans of which ones would be really good of using the scout rifle for strikes, for master nightfalls, and for endgame activities. But Blizz, I'm just gonna copy the perks and get back to Destiny. I mean, of course you want to know the perks of the Voltshot and the demo. But Blitz, I don't care. I just want to copy the mods and then just go back to Destiny. If you want to do that, then go ahead. All the perks that I recommend is in the description below. If you do want to just put the mods that I put, alright. But if you do want to hear more about why I choose these perks and also other recommendations for other endgame PvE, then yes, I will talk about that in this video. The ramp frame for this scout is actually 200 lightweight frame. The most similar weapon I can compare this with is Nightwatch. This scout rifle is basically Nightwatch but in a ARC version. Now the Tarnished Mettle ARC scout rifle has these very interesting perks. It might be best to craft two weapons. One for making a grenade build and clearing out ads, and then one mainly focusing on champions for Grandmasters. Now let's talk about the Masterwork. So there is range, handling, reload speed, and stability. Now, as I said, depending on your playstyle, you can choose any perks that you want to Masterwork. Now let me be completely honest and say the range for this weapon is completely poor compared to Nightwatch. This is just my recommendation, everyone is different. I did try to use the scout rifle without the craftable one where the range was very low, and it was during Lightbleed where I ran out of rockets, I ran out of special, and I was just using a scout rifle to make this boss move so I could actually go to the boss fight. And it was horrible. It took me forever. For the barrel, there are actually different types of barrels you can use for the scout rifle. And for me, I chose full bore. Why? I wanted the range to be a little bit more for the scout, especially trying to clear down ads from far distance and using the Pacific grenade build. You do need a little bit of range because a Voltshot, for example, it has only a couple seconds and you must clear down the Pacific ad so you can make it work. So full bore is my recommendation for the scout rifle. Everyone is different. For the next perk, I chose the tactical mag, and the reason why I chose this is I mainly want to keep reloading my weapon much faster for a Pacific grenade and the Voltshot build. For this season, they do have scout rifle loader, but the problem is next season we're not gonna really have the scout rifle loader. So for me, I would prefer to craft a scout rifle that has high reload speed. Doesn't have to be to the max, but at least good enough to clear down the ads and make sure you have the Voltshot perk. This is when we really start crafting the scout rifle. There are different kinds of perks for PvE and for PvP. Mainly, like I said, I'm focusing on PvE on a grenade build and ad clearing. So if you guys notice, there is moving target, shoot to loot, force time to charm, killing wind, steady hands, demolitionist, and rapid hit. For this build, I recommend using demolitionist. Kills with this weapon, you can generate grenade energy. How many kills do you need to have your grenade energy to come back? With the non-enhanced version, it will be around 8 kills. Now with the enhanced, it is 7 kills. And this works mainly if you have 100 discipline. The grenades I'm using is storm grenades, 100 discipline on my warlock. Now having the enhanced demolitionist it actually improves the amount of grenade energy. So instead of 8 to have your grenade regenerate back, it's 7. Now let's go to the next topic, Voltshot. Yes, Voltshot. Voltshot is basically the mini version of Trinity Ghoul. So before I talk about it, here are all the mods. It is Dragonfly Explosive Payload, Voltshot, Pick Voltshot Blitz. I know that. We'll talk about that very soon. Eye of the Storm, Focus Fury, Swashbuckler, Multi-Kill Clip. So reloading this weapon after defeating any target, any Fallons, any adds, anything. It overcharges this weapon with the Voltshot, causing it to jolt. And this means that you can have the Chain Lightning effect, or in other words, Trinity Ghoul, to clear down all the adds. The Voltshot is actually 6 seconds for the non-enhanced. With the enhanced Voltshot, it is exactly 7 seconds. So when you do have the Demolitionist and Voltshot together, you can actually shoot one add, reload, and then clear the other adds to fill up the grenade energy back. And it takes exactly, of course, 7 adds, or I would say 6 adds, since you do shoot one to get the Voltshot perk to activate, mainly if you do have 100 discipline on your character. And if you guys notice, there is 8 of the taken thralls, so I did shoot one, which is 7, and then I shot again, which it cleared all the adds, and I got my grenade back. And if I do the single shot, as you guys notice over here, I regain my grenade back only about 7 taken thralls. It's exactly 7 for enhanced Demolitionist. But you can get your grenade back much faster if you have the Voltshot perk to activate. So the question is, what about the new Arc 3.0, the Spark of Ions, the one where you defeat a jolt target, which it activates especially using the Voltshot, creates an Iconic Trace. And if anyone is wondering what is Iconic Trace, it's a bolt of arc energy that travels through your character, which gives you ability energy. You can also have the artifact mod of Trace Evidence, where defeating any components affected by arc debuffs spawns Iconic Trace. So the more trace you have, the more energy ability you have your Warlock. You can also have Bomber or Double Bomber to get more energy back, and you can just keep using grenades a lot for endgame activities and to clear down all the adds. You can guarantee get your grenade back when clearing down the adds and having the Voltshot to be active. So that means you can throw as much stasis turrets as you can for your Warlock stasis, solar grenades as much as you can. For the Void subclass, you can also throw as much grenades as you can, and of course have the Devour to be active as well. Another question is, what about champions for Grandmasters? Now, Grandmasters are not available yet until October 4th, so it's really hard to test out this Sky Rifle on GMs when there's no GMs at all this week or the following week. We might have to craft another weapon for champions. The one I would recommend is similar to Nightwatch, where I would put a rapid hit, so full bore with a pendant mag, an explosive payload. Just to let you know, this is just my opinion. Everyone is different, everyone's playstyle is different. I would prefer the adaptive perk to break the barrier shields much faster, but unfortunately this Sky Rifle doesn't have it. You can also put 4 times the charm as well, but in my opinion I would prefer rapid hit. So that is all, and like I said before, this is everyone's playstyle. I'm not forcing players to pick this. You know, this is just my opinion, and then I'm just showing some footage of proof of what it does for the specific perks. As I mentioned before, for Masterwork, that is everyone's opinion. I mean, if you want to put more stability, go ahead, or handling, go ahead, or more reload speed, then go ahead. Range is just my opinion, because I had trouble with this weapon during Lightblade Nightfall. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.